Okay, welcome back. This is part 2 of my AfroNation 2026 experience. Again, I apologize for any street noise. I'm in Lisbon at my hotel, and this street level has a lot of noise, so I apologize in advance. If you didn't catch part 1, in part 1 I talked about shoes, and so go back and watch that if you haven't seen it. And in this part, I will be covering where I stayed. I'm not going to tell you where you should stay. It's where I stayed, and I'm going to tell you about it. So again, for some context, I am 38 years old. My friend that came with me is 38 as well, and my sister is older than us, 5 years older. And so us being seasoned travelers, but also people who knew that we wanted to get some sleep when we were not at the festival, that played a huge factor into where we decided to stay. So we actually stayed 20 minutes away from the festival. That is because we had a car, which I will make a separate video about. However, we stayed about 20 minutes away from Praia de Roca. So I apologize, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the beach where the festival was held. We stayed 20 minutes. It was a 20-minute drive without traffic, because we definitely enjoyed traffic some days. 20-minute drive from there. The resort we stayed at was called Valle de Lapa, and it was a dream. I wouldn't change one thing about it. It was basically like staying in an apartment, but had the amenities of a hotel. It was chef's kiss. So it was a 2-story villa. It had a full kitchen, refrigerator. There was a washer and dryer, like a 1 and 2 sort of thing, is washer and dryer in one machine. There's a dishwasher, fridge, freezer, sink. We had dishes. We had a stovetop. We had an oven. We had a living room and a dining room. I will eventually insert some photos somewhere. And there's also a little patio area on the first floor. On the second floor, that's where the 2 bedrooms were. There was a little balcony outside of the primary bedroom. There's a lot of closet space, a tub, a shower, of course, a sink. In the bathroom, and then the bedroom across the hallway had all of the exact same things. The number one thing that I loved about where we stayed is that it was quiet. It was so quiet. I slept well every single night. The room actually had blackout shutters because the sun was up bright and early. I actually went to sleep at like 7 a.m. one of the nights we were there, so I went to sleep after the sun was out, and it was very bright. But the blackout shutters were amazing. If you are looking for somewhere to stay that is accessible to the festival, but away from like the noise and all of that, I cannot recommend Valle de Lapa enough.